So I've always thought about like, if there's anything else I could learn in the world, then I would just download it in my head and figure it out. What would you want to learn if you could learn anything right now, or have learned something that you didn't know in the past?
Basically, how to utilize having a job. I think we get jobs, but we don't actually know how to utilize them, and we don't know why we're there.
Right.
And one of the things that I can look back on, I guess I want to say, for a good 5 years, I had a really good job, and I didn't know I was supposed to be doing certain things to free myself at the same time. Because you're young, you don't really know what's going on, so you're spending your money frivolously, you're partying or whatever, or you just got a nicer car than you probably need to have. Certain things like that, when it's like, damn, I actually could have put myself in a different position, and I wouldn't even have to do too much to earn income at this point in my life, because I could have already done the work. So I wish somebody would have told me how to utilize a 9-to-5, not just how to have one, but how to actually take that paycheck and turn it into something that's of real value, so that you can free yourself if that's what you choose to do.
That spoke to my soul, because when I talked to you earlier, I was telling you that I appreciated that you were intelligent. I feel like I share that same characteristic, in the sense that you try to make the most intelligent, smart decisions just based on the information you get. And that was something that I always wish I had attained early on also, is how to utilize a job. And the way that you broke that down was very, very impactful and important. If anybody doesn't know how to, integrate that into their lives, like implement that, if you don't know how to implement that, that's something to really consider. I want to actually expound on that a little bit more. Because I have some lighthearted questions, but that's something very important to talk about, as far as any role that you receive in life, like learning how to some people are born in leadership roles,
right? And
it's hard to just acclimate into those things immediately, because it might not be exactly what you are accustomed to. You don't know how to. You were just saying so many important things, like even just having that job and like having a lot of money and being exposed to things that might immediately be gratifying,
right?
But you didn't even think like, dang, I could have not been working later. Like, it didn't even cross your mind. So if I were to have come to you at 18 years old and I had a job, the job you described, what's one bit of advice that you would have, just one thing, because I'm 18, I ain't gonna listen to everything you're saying right now. But it's like, what would be one thing that I could just implement that would just maybe change the trajectory in a real way?
I think I would suggest, one, if you don't know what you want to do with the money, save it.
Simple.
That's the easiest route to go. At least you can stack it, and then one day you might look up and be like, oh, I got this, that, and the third, and then from there, we take care of that.